We have
We've got bringing in 2 guests here.
at the same time. Jesus.
Oh.
No wonder you were fucking
My
stressed.
handless.
You're busy.
My handless.
Fucking hell.
It's
Oh
gonna
wait.
Get busy.
Well,
You can look now.
Hey.
Oh, I'm hell.
We're fucking all here now, boys.
this is us.
How
How
are
are
The
you?
whole team.
And
What's
Joe,
the crack, lads?
Good man, how's things?
Hi. You can all hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just about.
Just
How's
bring
Pastor
the
Sebastian?
microphone a bit closer, Howard.
Yeah.
How are the boys?
Are we all getting on?
How's everybody doing?
Fucking
Pretty
great,
good.
man. Absolute lunacy so far. Like,
It's been chaos.
It's been a bit chaotic. We've been working through a lot of people.
Joe, I love the lying down thing now. You just see the legs up and the back.
yeah. So cute.
And I've got tins.
You look like you're gonna.
Yes.
You look like you're gonna call your gal pals about like your
That's
day.
exactly it. Yeah. Oh fuck!
Lisa's such a batch.
All true. It's true. Richie, what is the crack, man? How are you? You're on the black beer already, dude, are you?
Absolutely, man. And
How many of them have you into you?
I've got 3 into me, and there's another one chilling at the moment.
That's like Ruben will tell us afterwards how much you actually drank anyway.
Yeah. He'll come on
You
and
up,
spill the
Jans.
beans. Yeah.
Yup, Jans.
Dad's really drunk again.
But
How are you getting on, Joe? How's things with Gama Bomb anyway? The new
Pretty
single's
bad, man.
fucking banging. Pretty bad.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, no, we're just sticking about. Like, we can't
plugging these cunts in.
fucking do anything. You're just sitting about in the house and stuff. We're trying to find a drummer. If anyone knows any good drummers, give us a shout.
I know one, but
Jesus,
you
yeah.
can't have them.
Jeez, I'd know John from back home in Kilkenny. All right, I think the last time I was talking to John, I got classed. So
Jesus,
Classic.
really?
Wow.
Just another Saturday night.
Lifestyle,
I
man.
don't know why I'm
another-
laughing. Oh, you got
yeah,
class.
he'll remember the story. But basically, there was this lad in Kilkenny that used to play in bands that were shit, and I hope he's watching it. But he basically was coming up to me and John, being like, saying that we're idiots for still playing music, and he makes more money selling weed, and we're like,
Nice.
all right, and he just kept going. So I think I went over to confront him, and his girlfriend glassed me with a Slim Jim. So I don't have the webbing part between my lips thing there. So that's why I keep talking shit.
Sounds like a nice gal.
No
Man,
filter.
fucking
No
Kilkenny
filter.
is such a rough town, man, isn't it? It's like the Wild West. Like,
It's weird because I was telling
It's
someone
all
else
that
that
hurling.
story today, and they were like, "Is Kilkenny really rough?" I'm like,
Just when you're
Maybe.
there.
just when I'm home. Yeah.
all the Smithwick's they're drinking, man. All that Smithwick's.
That's it, yeah. It's the smell of the
Smithwick's
hops.
and the
like-
hurling, man.
yeah, that'll definitely do it. The fucking smell of hops. I love it. like.
What are you on? Smell of hops. What are you on, Howard?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Finish the bottle.
Well done. Fair
Fucking
play.
Sunday, do you know?
Fair play,
Why
Jeff.
not? Like, hang on,
Cheers.
I'll let my
Cheers,
dog out.
lads. Cheers to the
Fucking-
100th episode. Fair
Go
play.
on, the boys. Jeez, I wish I wasn't fucking poor now. I get paid tomorrow.
There's no such thing as a poor man from Cork. Go out of there.
yeah. I'm rich in many ways.
Exactly. Rich in culture.
Are you able to understand all this Cork people, Joe? Is it overwhelming?
No, fucking, I understand. Me speak the lingo pretty good.
You have a translator thing coming up as we
Subtitles,
speak.
yeah.
Live
I always
subtitles.
find it's worse for Nordies. Like, whenever you're speaking to people from the south, sometimes they're just going, not understanding the fucking word you're saying. You're being like, well, bae, what's the crack, bae?
Yeah, we speak very quickly. It's like a fucking, it's
It's a pure lilt. Like,
mumble rap.
yeah, mumble rap.
Yep.
So you get on there, we go down there, we go for a few gigs out of pints all night.
This is one of them.
Oh, fuck, that whiskey's good. Yes.
Poor Richie's stressed off his tits.
No,
and
no,
losing
we're
our
good, we're
minds.
good.
Happy birthday, Richie. I have a present for you, Richie.
Oh, we love presents. What's this?
So this has gone back a few years. It's a number of different gigs that we played over the years. So prints of the posters.
Ah,
So there's the
Jesus.
Mastodon,
Fuck. Oh,
Mastodon gig.
That's unreal. Fair play,
Couple
but
of old school Days of Night, Fred's gigs, Cruise King gigs,
oh.
that's unreal.
Wizards Beer Tour, Turge of the Horde.
Whoa, class, man.
Yeah. So yeah.
See what?
Nudes in there as well.
And there's one for everyone in the audience.
No, there's not.
I'll send you the JPEG files so you can print them yourself.
Yeah. So
Here.
thoughtful.
Howard, will you just pass it through Zoom to him there, like the last time? You can do that now.
Oh, stop! That was a classic. What interview was
I like the
that?
sauce.
Yeah. Always. That was just the three of us, I think.
I think it was just the three of us.
Oh, was
I forget
it?
what we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. With
Fuck it. I can't even remember what it was it passed through. Oh yeah, it was
the McNapina sandwich.
artwork. Yeah. It's been updated to include a map in the back, Richie.
Tears coming on my eyes.
Coordinates of different locations around Cork City and
Yeah.
passage west. If you dig all the locations up to find the hidden bus.
There's a different part of a special limited edition vinyl dug everywhere.
Right, Joe. It's just this is just an excuse for everybody to go on the lash, really, at this stage.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Fucking yeah, this is as good as it gets in these days, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Danielle is starting a new job tomorrow. Am I correct?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. So
Whoa.
that's why I'm on the water, the strong stuff. I can't wait to get. I'm gonna get so hydrated tonight. It's gonna be class. I'm gonna have such a lovely sleep.
I'm going to have such a longer cry than usual.
I was going to stay up all night and just go to work from this, you know.
Just bring the laptop with you, like, and just keep it going. Never stop partying.
Hey, Richie, is there any way that you can get all of the guests back on after this thing goes off and we'll just have a big sesh all night with about 25 people on the Zoom call?
Can you,
In breakout rooms and just keep changing the breakout rooms.
but the only thing is, at least none of you are breaking up and coming back and going off. And Jesus Christ, like the editing. Will be
Not yet.
Will be second
Yeah,
to
well,
none yet.
Danielle did.
I did, yeah. I made a reappearance earlier.
Colin came in and booted Danielle.
Fucking ignorance of that, like.
You
Classic.
are the weakest link. Goodbye. Gone.
But anyway, so we have, right, this to win tonight, which is, as I said, I stuck Ruben's hand into this boiling bowl of silver.
Jump now.
Immortalizing metal.
Yeah.
Ruben's actually a Sith Lord now.
Ruben is a Sith Lord now. So, here he is.
Go on, Ruben.
Hey, and he has the jacket.
So,
Drinking apple juice.
so Ruben has a quiz organised for you, and it's
Let's do this.
so we will see who is the most metal out of the lot of you, and they get their name inscribed on Ruben's Sith Lord hand.
Do we just scream the answers? Is it?
No, we will be
press
mannerly.
your buzzer.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we? We're just going to buzz, is it? All right, I'm ready.
I presume we're just going to scream at him.
Yeah.
So, Danielle, you're first.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Me.
Don't fuck
I'm
it
going to
up.
fail miserably.
Don't ruin
You're
it.
first. So, what year did Slipknot release The Grey Chapter?
Great chapter. 2000 and... Wait, no. I can't count. What
Checking
year
your
is it?
encyclopedia.
Where am I?
Go through the Rolodex.
4 years ago. Great chapter.
Does this pass on if she doesn't get it?
No, 2014.
2050 something.
Yes!
You got it?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
What?
Ding, 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 ding.
I would not have got that.
I wouldn't have a clue.
I
ask
think
questions
2005,
about-
but like, Jesus Christ.
That's what I would have. I was like 2005.
What year is it?
Yeah.
That's why I had to go.
Jack,
Yes.
the next question is, what year did Iron Maiden release A Brave New World?
Oh, easy.
Is it fuck?
A Brave New World.
Brave
Hey,
new
stop
world.
I hope I
typing
don't
it!
get that now.
Hey, wait, no! I can
He's
see
Googling it. He's Googling it.
Jack O'Neill.
Disqualified.
You're cancelled, mate.
Oh man, never play poker, Jack.
Two.
Oh, this
That was part of the act.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna go with 2003.
2000. Even though you cheated.
I can see Richie.
Was it?
Don't
Was it
tell the
2003?
answer.
No, it was
No.
2000.
Yeah.
To pass the question on to the next person.
That's what you get for cheating now. It wouldn't have been allowed. The big fucking glow. If you're going to do that, don't sit in a dark room, Jack.
Evan, the next question is for you.
Oh, if it's a year, I'm out.
What year did Every Time I Die release from Parts Unknown?
Oh, oh shit. 2016.
Nope.
26.
Go alphabetically.
It's either 2016 or because Low Teens was like.
No, you're already wrong, Evan. It's too late.
I
It's
know.
over.
Damn it.
It's over.
Jack, you're next. What year?
Why? I'm just gonna, because you're probably close to being right anyway, Evan. Do you reckon?
Oh, you've.
2015.
No. Next
Oh.
is Joe.
I have no idea who this band are or I've ever heard them. So,
And Joel get it right, watch.
what was it? Somebody said 15 and 14, was it?
16 and
16
15.
and 15.
I'm gonna go for 14 then. 2014.
Joe, you are correct.
I knew it!
Brilliant.
See, who's got their legs flying about in the bed now?
I knew that would happen. Oh, legend. Now who's
Oh, Howard.
Howard's next, is he?
Yeah.
Get on.
What year did Raging Speedhorn release Last Ritual?
Oh man.
Is this the year
2008?
round? Ooh.
Don't say the answer.
No.
Wrong.
Wrong. Danielle, you're next.
It's so cruel the way you deliver that, Ruben.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Leave me hanging.
I wasn't
Wrong.
even born then.
2008.
I'm going to say 2009.
No.
Oh, it's probably much later. Like,
Can I
Evan.
have a guess?
Evan, you're next.
I was definitely. I know it was 2000, and I was easily 2000. What ones were said?
Oh no, I can't tell you that.
I don't need to know. Sure, it was 2007. It came out anyway.
No.
No.
Not.
Oh, that wait! You're so evil. Like.
Jack, you're next.
2014.
Close, but no.
Oh,
We saw him in Crane Lane around then.
Joe, you're next.
That was with Baylor, wasn't it? No.
2013.
Yeah.
no, Dead Label. I
What,
think it was.
Joe?
That label, sorry,
2013.
No. Howard?
15.
Oh, I'm going to say 2014.
That's
No.
what I said. It's definitely 2015.
That wasn't me. I didn't answer that at all.
Danielle?
That was the whiskey.
2015. 15.
No.
That was a
This
trap,
is
Danielle.
horrific. It was
Gotta
a
be
trap.
60.
16.
Evan?
2000. I don't trust any of you now. Stop shouting at me. 2016, obviously.
Yes, Evan.
See, that was the year I should have picked for. That was the Every Time I Die, was it?
I
Joe, that was the one you
refuse.
went for, was it?
Who's next?
2016.
That was
yeah.
16, yeah.
Joe?
I got it anyway. I don't care.
Joe, you're next.
Right.
What year did Overkill release Horoscope?
1991.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe.
Finally, someone who got it first guess.
To be honest,
You got it
Danielle
twice.
got it.
I got it first, it's Ruben.
But
to be
Danielle
honest,
took
Ruben,
ages.
if you asked me when Magnapina released their first EP, I wouldn't know the year. Like,
Yeah, I haven't a clue. I didn't even know what year I was born. Like,
No, keep going, yeah. Danielle, name one of the headliners at Bloodstock 2017.
Macedon.
No. Macedon was not one of them.
oh,
Oh, I was there. No, it's
Evan.
Ghost.
in body,
Were you,
obviously
though?
not in mind. Like,
Evan.
Were
Evan,
you?
Evan.
2017, is it?
Yeah.
Fucking Iron Maiden.
No.
Bloodstock don't got the budget.
Jack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gojira.
No.
Fuck.
Joe.
2017. What sort of bands are always playing at that crap festival?
I was
Let's
thinking
go.
Download. Like,
Megadeth.
Yes. Joe.
fuck you. Like,
I was there. What the hell is wrong with me? I thought it was the year
Fucking
before I
hell,
went.
he's like an
the sign of a good
encyclopedia. Like,
festival 3 years ago.
This quiz should be who has long hair and likes heavy metal and who cut off their hair.
And
doesn't like heavy metal.
the other headliners
This
was
stats are damning.
Ghost,
Ghost, yeah, should have played everything.
Amon,
I'm on the mar.
Amorth,
Yeah,
I'll do. Close
classic.
enough.
We'll let you off.
Jack.
Unreal. Like,
What English festival did the Big Four play in
Sonosphere.
2010?
Sonosphere.
Yeah, you got it, even though I didn't even finish.
I know my trash.
yeah, that's what it is. He's
Evan.
Googling everything.
Evan.
Yeah, I've just got more covert at it.
Yeah. Yeah, Ruben, go on, bud.
What stage/tent did Baylor play in? Knock-on Stockin in 2019.
I was there. I was in the tent, the big top tent. I don't actually fucking remember what it was called.
Did you watch your
Dime
language,
Store,
please,
Dime
Evan,
Store.
will you?
Yes.
Dime Store, yeah.
Evan has one.
I feel like that was just so tailored to me as like a. You'll get one now.
If you don't get this,
Howard.
Yes.
What band opened in the 2019 Monolith Festival?
I know this.
Oh man,
oh, we were there, Howard.
they're Zora's other band,
Yeah.
aren't they? No,
No,
Oh,
fuck
Spirit.
wait.
Merchant.
Wait now.
No,
Yeah,
Howard, no.
Oh,
That,
no.
that
Is
was
it not?
that was the second
Well, that was the
year.
second year.
That
What
was
year
what I
are we
would
now?
have.
Danielle, you're next.
Next.
Pungent stench something.
Shy rank it
No,
wasn't
no. Evan,
First year.
Oh my god. ABBA, man, I haven't a clue. I'm gonna have to pass on that one. I haven't a clue.
Jack,
Fuck's sake.
Was this what year was it again, Ruben? The question.
2019 Monolith
Also, it was.
Festival.
It was
I would have gone
Oh,
Spirit
fuck.
Merchant. Like.
someone
What-
before Spirit
What
Merchant.
band opened the 2019 Monolith Festival?
Oh, yes.
Let me see. I can't see.
It's backwards anyway. You're never gonna. Oh, it's not.
Here. Wait now.
Hey, no cheating!
I still.
I can't read them anyway.
I know it wasn't.
Grave, sir.
It's like gut wrench or grave sermon or
Grave Sermon?
Yeah,
Gut Wrench. Gut Wrench were class. They were a death metal band from Dublin.
You chopped me
Yeah,
down for
they're
that
pretty
one.
You gave them that, Howard.
I'm gonna lose anyway.
Joe.
A word from our
Gama
sponsors.
Bomb played Bloodstock in 2019 at 11 a.m. What was the name of the band that came on after Ye on the Ronnie James Dio stage?
What are they called again?
He's not going to get.
Whitechapel.
Yeah.
I thought that the one he was going to get wrong was about his band.
Sure, you're not allowed to just ask me questions that related to Thrash or Gama Bomb. Like, what did you have for dinner today, Jim?
Seeing Whitechapel at lunchtime, like.
Danielle,
Jesus.
Yes.
which band did Ronnie James Dio leave to join Black Sabbath?
Leave. Was it Rainbow?
Yeah.
No.
Danielle
Nice.
has another point.
I have no idea what I'm on. What, one?
I think I'm
Jack,
negative points.
Yes, Ruben.
in 1998, which two members of Pantera guested on Anthrax's album Volume 8, The Threat Is Real?
I'm gonna go with Vinny and Dimebag.
Well, yeah. Oh,
The brothers. The Abbott brothers.
I can see by
No.
the shadow you
No.
got one of them.
Oh.
It used to be. I'm going to give him a half a point.
I would have gave it to you, but my dad is a bit more strict. Okay, Joe.
Well, it's definitely Dimebag, and let's say Phil Anselmo.
Phil and Dimebag. Yeah. Yeah, Joe, again, with another
Again,
point.
another
I had
easy
another
trash
one, yeah.
question for Joe.
Post the thing now, you know.
You're killing us. Joe's killing us.
Evan, you're up next.
Yeah. Here we go.
All of the drummers that played in Slayer were endorsed by what drum company?
Ooh.
What does Dave Lombardo play? Is he Tama?
Drums.
Yeah,
I can tell.
Yeah.
Evan.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would almost say that's a guess.
No, it wasn't. No, I knew
No.
that. Yeah.
Take the point off from Ruben. It was a shot in the
Do you know what? Take it off me for a bad attitude. Like.
No. Howard. I'll wait for you to finish your drink. Oh, never mind.
his apple juice.
I'll be quick.
Scott Kelly of Neurosis appears on what Mastodon track from Blood Mountain?
Oh, god damn it. I can't think of the name of the fucking thing.
Okay,
Wait, whoa.
Danielle.
Did
I
you?
know.
What were you looking at there, Danielle?
I know.
It doesn't matter.
Danielle.
Yes, sorry, my connection went. I don't even know what the
Oh,
question
sure it did.
was.
Sure it did.
Okay,
straight at your
moving
phone.
on to Evan because Danielle doesn't know.
Oh, who made these rules? I'm back.
Ruben is ruthless. Ruben is ruthless.
Hey,
I love
don't
it.
you go walking away, mister.
Oh shit, mate! I actually don't know. Leviathan, or is that an album name?
That's an
No.
album.
Yeah.
The album.
Ghosted.
Jack.
Crystal Skull.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew it.
oh, for God's sake, it was a Macedon question.
I know me Scott Kelly. I know me Scott Kelly discography inside out.
What a
Okay.
dose.
Joe is up next. While out of Megadeth,
You get it now.
bassist David Ellefson formed a metal tribute supergroup featuring Tim Ripper Owens and Andres Kisser. What was it called?
Eel.
What?
Eel.
As in hail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got that.
Oh, lads, I just wait. Pauline, there, come here
I
for a
don't know.
second now.
We're
Lads,
gonna
I just
call
want to
in,
thank my housemate for bringing a fucking
Look at that.
beer into me. I'm joining with you now. Do you want to say it?
Delicious
Yeah.
beer, too.
Pauline.
Pauline?
Sure, I know Pauline well. How are you getting on,
Hey.
Pauline?
Absolutely
How's the
awesome.
crack?
What a legend, like.
Big nine.
Right, now I'm ready for the quiz.
Jack got Crystal Skull, and then Joe got hail.
He did he?
Yeah, he did.
Joe gets all of them.
Jesus Christ.
All the easy trash questions. Like, definitely, there's a stacked deck here.
There's
with
just
Donald
one
Trump.
question left.
I refuse to get this.
How many
This is going really well.
It's the least stressed Richie's ever been.
Okay, this is the breaker question. Okay, so how many musicians, including
Can we all
Lemmy,
jump in?
yeah, including Lemmy, have all played in Motorhead, either recorded or toured or played in a studio session?
10.
7.
9.
20.
Oh,
Danielle.
session.
Danielle?
20.
Read out the question.
Okay, so how many musicians, including Lemmy, have all played in Motorhead, either recorded or toured or played in a studio
Or
session?
toured.
Mayor stance.
11.
Who said that?
I'm going to go 20.
Joe's, I'm going to go 12 because I got 10 and 12 then.
So Jack
I'm
said
sticking with
20 and Joe said 11. Evan said 10.
I said 15.
Danielle said 15.
I said 7.
Howard said 7. So, Danielle, the answer is 14, but considering you got 15, we're giving it to you.
Oh, hey.
Hey!
I disagree.
Howard, poor lad, no. I love the way you could have changed your answer and you're just like,
I'm sticking to it.
no, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it.
The winner is, drumroll please.
It's Joe.
Yeah. Well, that was,
Hey. I'd say Richie was already fucking putting the name in on it while we was asking the question.
Getting it flowing up north.
It's like the World Cup.
You see the drone taking it now.
I have to go because my dad's kicking me off the podcast, but
Ruben, you're
At
an
least-
absolute
Great
legend,
job,
mate.
man.
at
Great
least
job.
I'm back. At least I'm back is all I'm
That's
saying.
it, yeah. Give
Welcome
the
back.
people what they
I
want.
think you should present the rest of the podcasts, to be honest.
Bye
This
guys.
is the version of the toy show I've always wanted to be on.
Oh, lads.
Joe, you kicked their asses.
I don't
It wasn't even close, was it?
It's the long hair. Longest hair wins.
Yeah, I thought getting into
Howard,
shape in my head would make
Howard.
me more metal.
Howard, that's embarrassing.
Fuck it, I done way worse, Richie. It's way more important.
I love the way I just realised now every time Howard talks, it comes up as Marie.
Yeah, when it first came up as Marie coming in, I was like, who the fuck is Marie?
You're
The
like,
wife is
wait.
logged in, you know.
No way.
Is that her in the back as well?
Is this
Howard.
who I think it is now?
Over your shoulder, always.
Is this who I think it is now coming in?
Run on.
Is this 10 Ton
This could be
Ronan?
anyone. If I'm Marie, this could be anybody.
Oh, I want to be
Man,
someone.
I wanna be somebody.
It keeps coming up that like your internet connection is unstable, and I just think it's that I'm just unstable.
You are.
Danielle, you've gone too far. Turn around.
Fucking hell.
Sounded like the start of Mario, didn't it?
This is a proper like.
Hey!
Is that Chris?
There he is. Hey, Chris. You getting on?
Richie, absolutely not 1 minute of this is it can be edited. Like, you have to put it in the exact way it is.
The whole lot as it is.
Oh, as it is, man. Oh my God.
Ronan's fucked off.
You just completely rained all over Ronan.
I didn't know.
Chris!
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Ronan just leaves.
Nah, fuck these guys.
Fucking chaos. That's all I'll say. Chaos.
Oh, what other way
Oh
did you
my
think this was
God.
going to be? Good man.
It's like
as
really.
close as you're going to get to G-Ren album this year anyway.
Oh, lads, I'm sweating with the laughter now. Fucking hell. Give me a second.
It's like a really messy Christmas episode or some shit.
It is, yeah, fucking
Christmas vibes.
big falling out now and away.
I couldn't even find myself on the screen there. I was going, am I even on the screen?
Oh man,
I can't believe this.
I'm gonna watch this every day. See, this is why the toy show is so cute, because things just go wrong.
Can we have Ronan, please, of 10 Ton Slug in the house?
Go on.
Ronan. You can do it.
Ronan.
You could just see when he came on, you could just see like the corner of Matty.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh no.
He's getting the acoustic to sing break stuff.
Hey!
Do you have the old Wi-Fi above in Galway, do you?
You get the video with no sound. You get one or the other, like
4G.
Can you hear us, Ronan? No.
He's lost in space.
Internet purgatory.
internet purgatory. Yeah, we can't hear him at all, poor lad.
Just use
There.
Sign language.
Sign language, yeah, you know sign language, yeah?
Yeah, we wrote sign language.
No.
Oh, the poor lad got stressed in.
Oh no.
Oh.
Terrible.
That's Matty. Get Matty.
Oh my god, it's Matty.
Matty.
Tactile.
Show us your face.
Let me. Is Matty trying to sort the technical difficulties?
I feel really sorry for all of our listeners that just listen to this on
fuck
like,
them.
Spotify.
No,
This is
fuck
the 100th
'em.
episode.
Absolutely
Anything
fuck 'em.
goes on
Yeah.
this. It's honestly,
them, Danielle.
anything goes.
Yeah, fuck them.
Well,
That's
I
what they get.
apologise to you guys.
No, I'm not apologising for shit.
Fans.
I'll have to
we
put it into two
planned that.
parts.
Oh my god. No, put it in as one.
Yeah, one
chunky
big piece.
One big piece, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get the projector.
No
we'll play it.
instructions, no nothing.
No,
Just
no.
straight in. See what happens.
I'm actually genuinely just terrified of Chris in the background. I can't concentrate. I can't stop looking at it. Like
It's creeping me out a bit, right? And it keeps looking over my shoulder. Like,
Joe's never met Chris either.
No,
like, so
you
he's
have
just
to
like,
explain.
what the fuck is this for you? Like,
Joe, what did
Somebody
you just
from,
put up there?
It's exactly as you'd
Something from
expect,
Hardy
you know?
Box. What up?
Marty Bucks, yeah, he kind of is like.
He looks like Lexus, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
So you're smoking a balloon there, yeah?
I am. I'm on the old volcanoes here.
This is the best podcast ever.
There's Mike with Toto.
The big reveal. Oh, Mike. Cardinal Mike.
God,
Oh, I'm gonna get sick.
Oh, Christ. Jesus.
I'll be here all day if I'm going to be picking fucking back rooms. I'll go back to none.
Oh my god, man.
Back to the wife.
Are you still at the
That's
music
weird.
there? Right, we're doing a
I think
tour
there's
out of
something
this
wrong with my
anyway. There's not enough of it.
What time did we start the podcast? 6 o'clock.
Oh, 2 weeks ago, I'd say.
Yes, it's 6. Fucking hell.
I was actually
I'm
on
in
since
pain
10
from
to 6.
laughing.
Oh, man.
Fucking hell. Fair play, man. That's endurance.
Oh, fuck. This is the best thing ever. Like,
Like Joe and Howard, I've been trying to stagger it out and try to do my best professionally, but
Well, we'll be staggering out
chaos
alright.
ensued.
oh,
You got to embrace the chaos, Richie.
Yeah.
Just roll.
That's
Just
why I
roll
left
it all.
G2 lunatics to last. I knew what was going to happen with G2. I knew there'd be bongs, there'd be everything.
Smoking volcanoes, man.
this is
We're very
unreal. Like,
measured individuals.
yeah, this will go viral now. This will go viral.
This will be the one. This will be the big
This will be
break.
the one. Straight to the moon, boys.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Straight to
Careers all
fucking
over.
jail.
Fucking letters through the door, solicitor letters. Fucking.
Where'd you say you lived again, Joe?
For the purposes of the internet, Ireland. If anyone from the cops is watching this, I live in Ireland.
Colorado, man. Yeah, yeah.
The rare part of Ireland would have legalised weed. So
Oh, it's Mexico.
We call Dundalk in Erie, Mexico.
Every time I go north, it's the same thing. You fucking Mexicans come in over the border and we get a Balkan, you know.
We're coming up here for our cheap bottles of Coors, man.
With your fancy fucking
€500 for a bottle of Coors down south. Like, so coming up here. Like.
That if we could fucking just tour this, like get all the bands here.
If you know music played.
If you know music played at all.
Sure, what was it? This time,
He's back. We'll go again.
There's no
Let's go
fathers
to pub
this
crawl,
time.
it'll be
though.
easier.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Shake his head,
Hey.
The biggest load of shite, like.
Hey!
I took the fathers off, Rana.
I'm using my mate's laptop, so it's fucking, setting it all up, and then, whatever. How's it going? Metal Town.
Oh, we are good, boy.
How you buying?
How you buying?
Talk buying.
Well, and
lady.
Joe, have you met Joe before, Ronan?
I've never met
What's
Joe,
the
but I'd like the pleasure to meet him, because I've seen him.
How are you doing?
I've seen him play in Slovenia. I don't know what year. I think it was
We haven't a
2017.
clue about years we've made.
When we played in Metal Days, in the second stage in Metal Days, I was currently dressed up at the time. I was dressed up as a woman, makeup and everything. They said, "Oh, look at your one down there in the pant, fucking 90, go on."
And you never called him back, Joe.
He
No.
never called me back. Like, how's it going?
Ships in the night, man. Ships in the night. You know?
All that cheap Coors you brought over.
massive, like.
The boys from the county town.
What's the
Hey,
crack,
first of all, congratulations on Cavan.
yeah, fucking right. Ulster champion.
Ulster champions.
play.
Joe,
Yeah.
you have to give it to the
It's
man.
about 100 years.
Touche.
So we've won we have the most amount of Ulster titles in Ulster. So there you go.
Can you confirm or deny that, Joe?
Yeah, because I support Armagh. They've only got 2, so and that's the whole fucking history of it. So. Not so good, Al.
Congratulations on the funding as well, boy.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
That was
fucking
brilliant.
that sounds great.
Yeah,
It's
did you buy
funny
that
because you need to have an account set up in the band's name, so we set up a credit union account for Ten Ton Slug. I'd just like a really slow account there, please.
It's at a really slow interest rate.
Yeah,
Watch.
really slow.
We'll see Maddie walking past, like just fully dressed in gold. Like, no, we're putting the money to good use anyway. Yeah. Straight into the bell.
top hat, cane.
Smoke machines. Just spend it all on smoke machines.
Yeah, I'll spend it on weed, and the boys will make the smoke themselves, and not a bother.
So, Joe, are you aware the 10 Ton Slug have got funding off the Galway Arts Council?
Fucking class, man. That
Yeah.
must be a first in
Nice
Ireland.
one.
Isn't giving any money to anyone.
Yeah.
For a metal band, anyway.
That's
For
unreal.
sure, there was
Yeah,
a lot of pushing and doing applications and just trying to get meetings with people and just putting in the work and, see what happens,
How long
And,
You
did
know
the
what, man?
process was
It's
it?
not. See, like when you talk to bands from Europe, like half of their existence is all through funding from the
Yeah.
various government bodies, and they get all their studio time paid for and all that. Whereas over here, it's just like you'd be lucky if you got a thumb up the arse. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. But it was really
It's not meant to be easy though, it's supposed to be fucking hard and dogged and tough
Yeah.
and
And if you
the
give me
best
too much
sounds.
money, you give me too much money, and I'm getting fucking lazy. I guarantee.
I'm not going to spend it on the studio at all. Like, I'll spend it on the weekend around the studio and fucking. Maybe that's why we never get funding.
They're right. They're actually dead right.
What did you have to do in the meetings? Just sit there and show them the Bloodstock Live thing and explain it to them.
Show them the rift.
just talk about how
that'd
we,
be class, man.
you know,
Wheeling in loads of
It's
marbles.
great to see.
Probably thought it was like some research project into some 10 ton slug, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, it's research."
Yeah. We're gonna make the world's biggest slug, and they're like, "Yeah, that's what Ireland needs right now."
Go to the
You're going to have to make an
Alright.
appearance in Macros, Ronan, now, probably, as well. It's all going to be tied in.
Machness. You said
Machness.
Machness.
Unreal. So do you have it kind of set out? You know what you're going to do with it now?
Yeah, it's all going to Kieran Culhan, the legend.
Hey.
With him. So
Sweet.
yeah, he's brilliant. Like, you know, everyone knows themselves. Like, he's a legend. Like, so
He is. Yeah. He is.
Before, and they just, you know, well, maybe, you know, other people are like, we'll do this or do this, and he'd be like, well, we'll do it.
yeah.
I mean, like, I'd always trust his thoughts and his ideas. So
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah,
like, that's we're recording. We have the album finished now. We're just demoing.
Woo!
Deadly.
Just demoing and getting fine tuning and, you know, adding bits and pieces. And it's been hard, like, with this whole COVID, because like, even jamming, because Pavel's down where you are.
Yeah.
Down across. But
and we're keeping him down there as well.
he's a busy man. Like, he has a job. I am though.
Working and pickles. That's all he gives a fuck about. Like.
and gin.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's amazing, man. He'll not sleep for 3 days just to get 10 things done. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And he'll get them done too.
Fucking hell. Look at the background there again. Pickles.
And then he drive home.
and then he drive home. Yeah, that's right.
He just drive
From
across
Slovakia.
Yeah. We haven't even been able to practice in fucking weeks either. Like, I think we're gonna.
It's tough going.
Yeah, we're gonna practice soon now. And I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also shitting at being like, there's so much I can do with playing on my knees, like, so going back in, I'll just
get like initial jams and just play music again with your mates and just get used to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Loud noises.
Well, that's it. Yeah. That's what me and Jack have been saying. We'll just go up and just fuck act, you know, just to loosen everything off, and then.
Like, I had a jam with my brother and our relation Turlock. The three of us just there today, and we were just jamming out like Nirvana stuff, just mess it up, just great crack, just to be able to jam.
Yeah, exactly. To actually enjoy it now, not to have the pressure of it, like.
Yeah, loud noises.
Yeah, pressure's for tires anyway. Fuck it, like.
Ronan, are you allowed to say? Look at the background, Father Ted. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's Father Ted.
Oh my god! How many songs can we expect off the Slug?
7 to 8 tunes.
Hey, class.
It's a lot.
It's going to be an album, like, it's not going to be an EP.
It's
then.
an album, yeah. And it's
78.
a lot more faster. It's a lot more faster and more aggressive, and you know.
Jeez, a faster Slug now. I'll be interested to hear that. Fucking hell.
But yeah, I can't wait to fucking and bring it out in vinyl as well. So we're trying to think that, you know, like with vinyl and the whole like what goes with it. You know, if you're putting a dynamic song near the end, it's not good because you're going closer to the, to the end.
Yeah.
Is that true?
You know, yeah. And just working out just how way we're structuring it and stuff like that. So it's the final stages of the whole lot.
Are you going vinyl, Joe, as well on your release? Your release was in December, isn't it?
Yeah. So they said though there's big fucking massive weights, you know, with the plants and stuff. But there's so many different like record plants are running on skeleton crews and stuff. So they said
there's fucking massive weight. There's absolutely.
I think we had to put the prosthetic put in the order for our record before we handed it in, like, so they'd reserved a spot or whatever.
Yeah.
It's crazy waiting times. It really is.
Some places are 15 to 20 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where a test press will come in on that now, or, you know.
Is it true?
He actually plays in a band with Alan from Primordial, and there's a vinyl pressing plant in Dublin now.
Oh yeah,
Dublin vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're like competitively priced or what, like, you know. But
they're expensive enough, but I've heard good things, like. Yeah, I know. Bitch Falcon got theirs. Their album was done there. I think they did some 7 inches there. Because it was closed down for ages and reopened as Dublin Vinyl. I can't remember the name of what it used to be, but there's, you know, they wouldn't be the cheapest now, but at the end of the day, it's vinyl. You know, it's no point in fucking going for the cheapest option, like. But from what I've heard, everything that they've done, is great. Like, you know, it's good quality. Like, you know, you're paying for your quality.
Yeah.
His masters.
Yeah, you're always paying for quality. It's always worth paying the extra fucking €200 for peace of mind or whatever it would maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you save costs, you're going to see it in what you get. You always do, like.
Yeah. And you'll have the vinyl forever. Do you know what I mean? Like the vinyl will outlive the band, so it's like you don't want someone getting your
a
vinyl.
cheerful message for the.
We're all fucked.
We're all fucked. All your dreams, hopes, and memories will die.
Literally, when you get that little circular piece of plastic, that's it.
That's what it means. Like, it's a different having a CD or a digital thing, but when you have vinyl, it's like, it's
a different feeling for sure.
Yeah,
and even the way music is structured, and when you listen to vinyl and you see how it's placed in each, you know,
the whiskey's
the
in
order of songs is very, very important.
You froze there for a second. I was like,
I remember when I was working doing documentaries in college. I remember we'd done a short documentary on Mick Foster, you know, from Foster and Allen.
Jesus.
We went into his house, and like on his head, it's like platinum and gold records all over the walls, and you're just going, holy fuck, like that's just mad. Just like going, I want one of them someday. Like,
not the colour.
I think you're all obsessed with vinyl. I think you're fucking obsessed with it. Like, I don't think you have enough fucking time when you were younger playing vinyl like I have. And just vinyl is fucking, it's grand, but it is definitely the hardest thing to manage. You need a proper record player. You need proper needles. There's so much involved in it.
Yeah, and but you're getting so much more of a quality sound over it. Like,
yeah, that's it.
But that depends on your speakers, Evan. You have to upgrade, and you have to fucking get the good speakers.
See, you're 90s, Richard. Like, you probably
90s,
love CDs.
80s, man. 80s. I fucking love CDs. You're right.
You're the only lad at the merch table who wants CDs. Everyone else would be like, any vinyl, any tapes, to do cassettes. Or
Richie's behind the whole tape movement. Cassettes. Like, he's a wall of cassettes in his jacks. Like, that's true.
The novelty of vinyl is long gone. Oh, the matter.
Oh, the man. What's the story, boy? You have never left my heart.
I love you, man.
I love you, boy.
Silver covering from that wedding.
It was a fucking great wedding.
It was.
Danielle, Meehan.
Thanks very much. Yeah,
I've never heard Limp Bizkit the same since. Like,
yeah, well, I've been playing a sick Limp Bizkit riff, but
I don't have any.
Not in the end. There's not many.
There isn't that many.
It's just one of those things. Oh, for fuck's sake! Jesus Christ. Oh, you hear that? The late. Oh, fuck's sake.
Fuck's it with the Fanta. The people are snapping over it, like.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh, lads.
Matty, that wedding has to be one of the best that we've all had, isn't it? Danielle's wedding. Yeah.
For me, it's in the top two, and I've been to 2 weddings.
Oh, there is. There's the guy.
There's the guy.
I've been to 3 weddings, actually.
There's the guy who fell in love with Jack.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm telling you, when me and Jack were on the drive home, the two of us were nearly in tears, and we almost just turned around being like, fuck it, we're going to Galway. Like, the jobs.
I'm going to Matty's house.
You're welcome to Galway.
Oh, man, I'll absolutely be there, 100%. Like,
when this COVID shit's over, it's going to be such a big hug going on.
Oh, stop. Oh, boy, you'll be getting them all.
Joe, will Gama Bomb play Galway?
Fucking love. Last time we played a gig in Galway, we were the support band for Phil Jupitus. You know that shitty.
What?
The Roisin, or where was it?
Roisin, surely, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great crack that night, and he was being a fucking dickhead, so he was, and about us loading the stuff off the stage, and then during the set, these fucking absolutely pissed fucking battle axes were obviously his fangirls or whatever were standing at the side of the stage, and they're like, is it okay to go up and annoy Phil Jupitus? And they were like, yeah, it is. Go up and give him fucking shit.
He loves that, like, he fucking loves it.
I think last last time we were in Galway, there was SSS. Us did a gig there.
Yeah,
and there was a very refined gentleman wearing a white suit at the gig.
Oh, that guy! That guy's at a lot of gigs, yeah.
You know, the badges. He passed away recently. He used to go to a lot of metal gigs. You'd see him a lot.
Yeah,
doing
I've seen
metal.
him a lot of the time up there.
Black metal bands, he'd be just in
the white suit. What a fucking legend!
Yeah, legend.
Is he dead? Did you say, Ronan?
Yeah, he passed away like this year, last year. I forget his name. I'm sorry now, I forget his name. But yeah, he was a legend. He went to all the gigs, like punk gigs, black metal, sludge metal, anything that was going on.
And was he an older guy, like?
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been well out when we were there.
Yeah, and like there is great stories about him. I just can't think of them now. Like, you know, when someone tells you once or twice, but yeah. He was a legend.
Joe, how the hell did you end up supporting Phil Jupiter? Is it Jupiter?
No, it's like one of the things where
Jupiter, the comedian.
It's such an old man thing. Phil Jupiter
over here. Like.
It's just one of them things with it, like, you know, the venue, like in the Voodoo Lounge, whenever you go to a gig, and then there's like a gig on right afterwards. So it's that sort of thing. Like,
what's going on?
We did our gig, and then he came out. And you know who else was there? One of the lads from, I don't know if any of you guys are fans of the Young Ones.
Yeah.
I love
so
Young Ones.
There's
bottom lads.
There's this guy, and he's in loads of the episodes of the Young Ones. He's trying to get into the party, being all like, "Are you going to let us in here? Or am I going to?" And like Neil smoking a joint. He was there, and we were telling him that we fucking loved the Young Ones and all, and he wasn't impressed at all. He was just like, kind of like, eh.
Ah, Jesus, what a letdown! Like.
Which one of them was it, George? Which one of them was it?
I know, it was just some fella. He wasn't one of the main guys in the Young Ones. He was just in a couple of episodes, but
fuck him.
We were such nerds. But like, to be honest, we probably come up to him completely pissed out of it, being like, "Right, man,
I know you."
And he's like, "You guys smell like shit."
That's one way to get him.
That limerick. Once you man called Dave, he kept the dead whore in the cave. She looked like shit and smelled like it, but think of the money, he says. Sorry.
Don't apologise ever,
right? Jesus Christ, how many's in the bedroom, Ronan? Is there another person out
This isn't a bedroom, it's a living room. This is where we live.
Just living.
It's just me and Maddie drinking cans at the minute. Yeah, it's like fair play to you though, 100, or fair play to you on Richie for 100 episodes. Like that was,
fucking
I
unreal.
was starting it off, and I was like, "This is deadly," and then it's like 100 episodes later. Like,
it's mad,
brilliant.
Isn't it?
And you can just go up and listen to any of them. Like,
yeah, I think one of the first ones I listened to was Colin's one. Was Colin the first?
Yeah.
Or was he?
Yeah. Colin, Tony, and Shaka.
Yeah.
That Tony one was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it because like we chatted beforehand about, you know, the whole thing, because obviously none of us had done this before, you know. And Tony, no more than Matty, like you're brothers from another mother. As simple as that. I just couldn't believe when they bonded in Urban Assault. I was just going, Jesus, there should be camera crews here. Like, but anyway, so we talked about it before, and we said, look, it's not going to be serious, whatever. And so we went live anyway, and I introduced Donny and Shaka anyway. And next minute, Donny took off on this fucking spiel about fucking metal. And like, Shaka was there like 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, literally, he turned around to me and goes, "Can I have a go at all?" It's just like fucking Donny. And I goes, "For fuck's sake, Donny, this isn't the BBC. Just fucking chill out." So we had to cut everything and start again. And what happened? He got pissed off at me. He started sulking then.
And you're calling him out now.
I'm calling him out now. Yeah.
He's actually waiting in the lobby.
He's sulking in the lobby now. He's not going to come in.
That was my exact words to him. I goes, "Donny, this isn't the fucking BBC. Chill the fuck out and leave Shaka talk." Like, stop. Yeah.
Well, he made the BBC anyway. So.
and the third episode was Decky from what's it called? Cyclefly. They were the three.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I haven't heard that one. I don't think. Actually. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, Cyclefly. Yeah, do you heard of them, Joe? They fucking went over to America, the whole lot as well.
They were big deal in 2099, 2001. They played Henry's a couple of years in a row there, where the place was just fucking jointed.
I saw them supporting Ozfest 2002 or Ozfest or whatever. They're at that as well.
Yeah. Is that the lads who did the song with Chester?
Yes, that's them.
Yeah. They did a song on an old Quran compilation.
Yeah, they had one of the fucking CDs that came with the magazine. They kind of fell off the planet a bit afterwards, but for about 3 or 4 years there, they were really exciting stuff. Their live gigs were fucking great, you know.
Were you at them, Howard? Yeah,
did you? I was, yeah. Fucking stories about that, but
go on, give us the story.
Go on, Marie.
Yeah. Don't be afraid now, Marie.
But I don't know, has anyone seen Cyclefly? But you know, he wears a PV suit and climbs around the fucking thing and swings off the stage and does lots of crowd surfing. And back then, I suppose everybody indulged it and got on with it. But I was crowd surfing with him, and we both kind of we both fell to the ground, and the bouncer was misinterpreted, so they pulled me off him. And it was just an accident. The others was rumbled and fell, and they threw me out. But I got back in, and I went back into the pit and all that kind of crack. But afterwards, the lads were spreading rumours that I punched him in the fucking face, which I hadn't. And I met him in a nightclub in Henry's freak scene about 3 or 4 weeks later. And I was trying to get the balls to go over and have a chat with him. Like, I was only 19, 20 at the time. And I went over to him and I said, "Look, I didn't punch. I know what people are saying it." And he just looked like he couldn't give a fuck. He didn't know what I was talking about. You know, this is the most important thing he didn't give a shit. Like,
this gossip was going all around.
He said to me, "You guys, that's a fucking great rumor. You should keep it." Oh man, they were fucking great live though. Those couple of gigs. I never liked the records, but Jesus, the live stuff was fucking great.
Yeah. Kind of Jane's Addiction-y as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of Iggy Pop vibe off him. He'd kind of contorting himself. He's a great showman. And I think it was a French lad on guitar.
Yeah.
Shaved head.
Yeah, they were all East Cork lads.
Middleton lads, yeah.
Just up the road, which is
great whiskey.
To make
lovely whiskey.
For East Cork lads to make it in LA, because they were hanging around with the fucking very best in LA. Like,
it was looking good at the time, but there's a couple of bands fell off the planet around that time who went to LA. Curb Dog or another one.
Yeah, Curb Dog, man. We're listening,
yeah. They were on the cusp of, breaking through. They went to LA to record the album On the Turn, whatever the fuck it was. And,
it was the second one, right, yeah.
And they were calling it the New Nevermind at the time. And then 3 months later, no sign of fucking anybody, you know?
The lads still play every so often.
They got one of their breaks because, like, back in the late 90s, somebody put up a bunch of their demos and said, "These are demos for the new Metallica album."
Was that?
It was around the time of like Reload or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got
a load of
Dog. Yeah.
And they got a load of coverage and crying and stuff around there.
Unreal. Remember 1 minute silence? Anyone remember them?
Yeah,
he was from Ireland, wasn't he?
Yeah. Zach, $1. Yeah. My God, it's good to see you. Another day, another $1.
Who are they? I've never heard of them.
1 minute silence. They're from Turles. Well, Zap was from Turles anyway. Yeah, it was Zap.
I think that they're from Sweden or something, but your man's from down the country, isn't he?
Yeah, Zap, the singer, is from Turles anyway. Like, he's still around Turles every so often, I think, is what I've heard anyway. But they were fucking sick. I followed them around Turles now. God, it's good to see you. Another day, another $1.
You see him at the racing.
Yeah.
Any other bands that nearly made it?
Five millions, is it?
Millions of bands.
Yeah, but I'm on about actually got to America and had the old American experience.
There was a band from here called Paradox that got over there for a bit, I think.
They did all right, yeah.
They were there for a while, but I don't think they were at the level that Curb Dog or anything like that, but there was a bit of a buzz about it and an excitement, but they went and nobody heard for about 10 years as to what happened, and they came back and started playing here again, you know?
Yeah. It's pretend it never happened, like.
Joe, when you went to America first, what was it like? Was it just Was it overwhelming, or did you just fucking take duck like the water?
Like a family and stuff who lived in New York, so I've been over to New York a whole bunch of times.
But as a band, as such, like
we were like the tour that we went over there was like 70 gigs, so it was fucking like it was so long that like about 1 month into it, everyone was kind of like, "Oh fuck!" Like,
I feel a bit yammy, like
you know. And like, whenever you're away for that long, like real life stuff happens. Like, you know, people's grannies died, or you know, girlfriend leaves them. So like, it does get a bit fucking monotonous, and it's totally grand if you're. We were sporting Overkill, and like. Our buyout was 59p one night. Like,
you said that in Bloodstock. We got paid 59p one time for a gig. We got paid in blue.
These great mates with Overkill, but like, yeah, that's like Overkill lock you out of the dinner room. You're looking in the window, being like, "Is there any dinner?" No.
Can I eat the bones or anything? Like,
Hello from the dinner.
That's unreal. You got paid.
But like,
I think we had to split that with Evil as well. So.
That's
like when you got back from America, you had the fucking tans, the whole lot. Like, did you notice any of the fucking?
Did you bring them over with you? Like?
The 1920s, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were in America for how many dates? 70 fucking dates. Surely you picked up a tan, did you?
From 1960, from 1916.
like, would you forget? Did you ever do the thing when you were playing in America or somewhere, like you'd forget the name of the town, and you'd be like, "Hello."
Yeah.
What have you tried?
Like way more embarrassing than that. Like supporting bands and then like saying that you're supporting the wrong band, or saying that you know, like we were supporting Exodus and like Philly, our singer, like Philly's a great lad, but he's not like a hardcore metal dude. Like he's a lot more Brian Ferry than he is fucking Slayer. Like, he'd be all like, "It's great here playing gigs with the mighty Exodus from New York," like, and Gary Holt's on the side of the stage being like, "We're from San Francisco, you idiot." And we're like,
you know what I mean?
etc.
Just around the corner, sir.
When you got back, Joe, to Ireland then after that American adventure?
No, I didn't have a tan.
I know others that fucking would.
Yeah, Richie asking the real burning questions.
Yeah, the real burning questions.
Did you get a tan?
Just think about it, like they're going back to Northern Ireland, and there should be, and like there could be members there that are fucking bronze, but obviously not.
Of like, all things for a lad saying you did a 70-day tour in America, and you asked and you come back with a tan.
No, like did you miss the racing much? All right.
Did you buy anything cool or?
Yeah, did you come back with Bermudas?
They came back looking like the front cover of Evil Dead. Annihilation. Is it Evil Dead? Yeah, Annihilation of Civilization.
Yeah.
It was that big, you know, the winter of the big freeze, whenever that was about 10 years ago. So literally we came back and watched that fucking class RTE video of your man slipping on his hole. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened in Ireland. Ever.
Kevin did a remake of it. Kevin McGahern, he's on RTE, he's on Republic of Telly. He done
yeah.
Yeah.
He made a remix.
A remix. Yeah, slipping on the ice. Fuck that. You got to serious back that, lad.
Oh, you did, yeah. And you know right well the person editing that on fucking RTE was just like, "Fuck this lad." Like,
he skipped the queue there the last day. Fuck him.
It's almost as bad as the fake typing. Do you remember that? That was unreal. Like, he just does that, like that's what he does normally, pretending to work, just like.
Well, did you see that thing they did on TG Carter? There was like a news segment, and there were like a lady in there was like one of those red morning storms, and this woman in a caravan got blown off a cliff, and then at the end of the news segment, just afterwards, it showed one of these weird TG Carter in between bits.
Oh, it's like a giant.
Yeah, no, but it was a fucking caravan going off a cliff.
Yeah, this giant just kicked the caravan off a cliff. So it's like, what?
Oh, I just put some stock footage through it in there.
It was gone.
Carter's the fucking best.
God did this to us.
Yeah. That's what we get for fucking having sex before marriage now. Like,
Do you ever see that TV show on TG Cahir, and it's just like interviewing old people? Like, they'll just sit there, sit in a red chair and talk to people about fucking the way back time.
It's fucking great.
How did you live? How we do things out?
Actually, I was out a couple of weeks or last weekend, and there's this local kind of legend that died, and he had this thing in his shed. It was a curragh. You know what a curragh is? Like Irish, old Irish fishing boat. He had one of the curragh coffin in his shed. A specific reason for when he died to be buried in it. But
love
I was going to be buried, and there was rumors going around that they dug him up. Like his family in a secret ceremony and put him out to the tide and gave him the proper Viking funeral.
That's awesome.
that's the most fucking metal thing ever. Like.
Gonna hang him up on a bargain. Set him
Turn
free.
him in a stone circle, like.
Matty, lean forward a bit because we can't pick you up on the microphone. Just lean forward a bit. Go on. What were you saying?
Hello? Oh, yeah. There's definitely a clip on TG Cahir of the lads fall there and then down to the grave because he was on the ground quite a lot. Like. So, metal. Sure, now
the effort to dig somebody up, like. That's,
the effort to bury someone's a fucking dose as well. Like.
The fucking effort to edit this. Outside I'm laughing and inside I'm fucking crying.
Richie, don't you edit a bit of this.
I won't be fucking editing, but I still have to match up your mouths to the fucking audio, don't I?
That's grand, yeah. I know the exact running time of it now. We're on about 2 hours, 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And it better be around that.
Same like the time as the next 10 Ton Slug album.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
You know, if you play the next 10 Ton Slug album to this entire thing, it matches up perfectly. It's weird. Like.
And everybody will be going,
crazy.
what did you expect when you invited fucking Joe Howard and fucking then Ronan and Matty on at the fucking tail end of the show? At the tail end of the show, what did you expect?
An empty bottle of whiskey.
The wrestling lads on.
Yeah, we'd Alex from Tombs, we'd fucking John from Bad Rep, and Colin.
We sent them home.
Holy Grail.
We sent him home.
When's Alex Jones popping in?
He's coming up on a tank there up the road.
I thought he said he's coming up with his tan there. He's coming in with a big tan on him.
Your name is going to be on that, man. The fucking brightest fucking man.
Well deserved, in fairness. There was no competition.
It was stacked. It wasn't a fair questions. Like, and I think the whole idea was basically so Richie could go and have a crap. Like he's like, take over for 20 minutes, son, just to entertain these idiots. Promise them some trinkets or whatever.
Give some sort of structure on it. Like
you're so fucking right. Oh, lads, fucking hell. So yeah, Ronan and Matty, Joe won Ruben's hand that we stuck in silver, and I was inscribing Joe's name on after the second question actually, because
I was thinking
fucking useless.
These lads are fucking idiots. Like questions about years.
But you knew this, Richie.
And like there was bloodstock questions and all, Ronan. Danielle, fucking hell. Jeez.
I was at that festival, like.
Danielle, your biggest problem, as always, is you get shit-faced. You just get shit-faced.
It's not a problem at all. Like.
I wouldn't mind, but if I was shit-faced right now, I probably would have gotten it straight away.
That's the thing.
If I was shit-faced and muddy, I would have been fine.
I think that should just be my plan. I should just get shit-faced all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronan. The dilemma for me today, despite trying to fucking organise all this, the late show, fuck the toy show. There's so much fucking shit with this as well. But the biggest dilemma today was what t-shirt to wear.
Yeah.
That one.
Was that the Black Label Society gig, wasn't it?
Yeah. Actually, here we go. 2 seconds. 2
It
seconds.
was crowbar, or not crowbar, corrosion, I think.
Is Ronan's
Corrosion
jaws
control.
now, watch.
This came in the post, actually.
Oh,
Ronan's
another
jokes.
big-
Summons.
It's an Irish band. Anyone?
Do the tan, is it?
Joe, I love to.
It's a tan, yeah.
Yeah, fake tan.
Oh, I removed you earlier, Ronan. I'm gonna just try and get rid of Joe there for a second. He fucking won't even know because he's on a bong. So
On a
keep talking
volcano.
away.
Volcano bomb.
He's got my number.
What's this now?
Ooh.
Oh, deadly.
Unreal.
Tommy doesn't see this.
Deadly. He's some
Nice.
man from merch. His merch is sick.
Yeah. I used
Some
to
man
fuck
from
around.
Leeds.
Anything.
Yeah, we're going through just the one.
It's just the one picture. We can't see all your faces.
Oh, yeah.
Technology in Galway, lads. Come on, work it out.
I don't know.
So
If you
actually,
go-
what?
Fuck that. They can't
How
see
many
it.
can you see?
Go to gallery
It's
view
one
on the
video
top
of
right.
whoever's talking at the one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go to
Oh,
gallery
lads.
view. You see
Gallery
everyone.
views.
Yeah, but it's not. There's no gallery.
Yeah, we had to use
Then-
Zoom browser because the app.
Oh, you're
Ah.
fucked. So
They don't have gallery view in Galway. They don't have gallery view.
We need another grant for that.
I guarantee you they're watching now. By the end, like when it comes out within 20 minutes of being out, you'll get an email being like, "Lads, you're
No.
fucking pulling our legs here." Like,
Oh, it was a lot of effort, and it was great to be awarded. Like just something different as well. And something that is good for the city.
yeah, I love money as well. Like,
It will be. Oh, it will be.
Representing. But
I'll be back.
Richie's just like, nah.
She's just like, this is.
we fucking broke him. He's like, nah.
Oh my god. You can't handle
100
this
episodes
chaos.
to fucking culminate in this.
I think Manny's going to play some Limp Bizkit there, is he?
Yeah, please do. Like, please. Yeah, Richie will come back and hear the Limp Bizkit again, and he'll just be like, "Oh, for fuck!"
I'm done.
Richie gone, is he?
He just-
Richie fucked off, yeah. He's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
it.
That's the end of the podcast.
So yeah, is it over? Signing off.
If Richie comes
It's like,
back and we
like
all,
the end of a James Brown gig where like he leaves the stage and the band are still
It's like
playing
just
along.
waiting. He's coming back.
or if Richie comes back and we're all gone, but we all just have pictures of Richie as our background.
Oh man, I wish I loaded up some pictures before this.
Because you didn't have enough ready. Like,
I do a lot of Zoom.
I would love to watch it as someone watching it as a participant and join you. It's hard to know what's going on when you when
that's
you're
actually true because I was.
coming in cold.
And everyone's like, what?
Because I was telling everyone that we're all going to have a big session in Tall John's house and he's okayed it and we're going to give out the address and everything, and then the next fucking guest was John. I was like, oh fuck.
Surprise, John.
He didn't deny it though, so I think
We're
I'm
outside your
alright.
house.
We're outside your
Yeah.
house.
Imagine
Imagine
he's
that.
fucking spoiled for parties when this thing comes to an
Oh,
end.
stop. Imagine he opens the door and there's just like fucking 8 laptops with our space on each of them.
Fucking
And a little-
PA gear and everything.
Yeah, you know, there's like remote things. It's like,
Start loading into John's house.
imagine just bringing in. Yeah, they're the 500 ones. I had 8 of them there on Friday, and then the dentist on Saturday. So I'm feeling good.
That and a bag of jellies.
That and a bag of jellies. Yeah.
It's the optimal time to go for a piss. Like,
I think we should all actually leave it. Do you want to leave it? Everyone just fucking...
Everyone just leave it.
Just leave
I
the
need to drink
screen.
this as well. So
Yeah, I'm going to get a drink anyway.
Leave the screen to see what. Everyone just do it to see what he's like when he comes back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a break.
See what he does. Matty Hyde. He could be. I think he's coming back.
feel like a child.
Can you see my shoulder? He's gonna have some crack at it in this.
Right.
Oh,
What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake! I just went, what the fuck is happening? How long were you waiting there?
What happened?
Where's Joe?
he's gone.
Joe actually is gone.
Just taking a refreshing break. Be back in 5. I'll leave you with a picture.
Joe's gone on tour again in the States.
Just to give the censor something to think about.
Oh, Joe, you have a great tan.
I can't edit this now because fucking Howard is changing the background pictures the whole time. Bastard.
He'll be grand. You're hardly making money, like. It's not going to get demonetized.
I let it for you, Rich. I let it.
Who said that?
Bruno.
It's on its way to you, fucker. You'll regret
I'm an
that
actual
one.
editor, so.
You'll regret that one.
I edited it for you there.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
This is going to be a 2-part episode. Part 1 and part 2.
Oh,
Part 1
Jesus
where
Christ.
it was normal, and part 2 where it just went completely crazy.
I'd say put the whole thing up and
It's
give
like
out.
landed into a pub, though. It's like, what?
Yeah,
We got no, you said when you ended the
I love the way, like, the 100th episode for a metal podcast, it's just shit talk.
Well, it was
you know
always
what?
going to be that.
It
It was
Do you know
always
what?
going to be that.
I would listen to this more than I would anyone talking about fucking some band I've seen 100 times.
Didn't see in ages, boy.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Howard gone, man? Look at this ass.
He's standing up, he's looking at the boats. Can't see him. Like.
boats are crap.
And those set of cheeks on him.
Boats are
Yeah.
Viking boats. Danielle, where are you?
Here.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We can only see
Hello.
one video at a time. It's mostly
Joe.
One video.
Joe, this is my life, Joe. This is my life. Like. This is what I have to deal with, like.
I'm going to take this out to the shed for a while, I'd say.
See? There you go. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
This is it, like. Madness. Madness. Are you fucking doing this now while we're recording live? Oh, Christ.
Is this live? Is it?
You know, I would do that, Richie. I was
Where the fuck
I was
is
just
Howard?
fucking
So
with
I
you.
can end it and then we can talk away.
He's gone for a shit.
Oh my god. Here, Richie, you should just, like, the selling point of this one should be that it's not edited. You know, it's just
Yeah,
horrendous.
unfiltered, like.
What time is it there now?
Oh.
Jesus, very early, isn't it? To be this fucked up.
Richie, to start, get a bit of narrative in here. Richie, you can start us. What was your first gig? Tell us that.
What was your first gig?
Joe, you're way too cute. Joe just like a little girl that's just so like,
Legs.
so excited.
Christ. My first gig had to be Cork, and it probably would have been close enough to Obituary, I would say. In
So that
Nancy
was your
Spain's.
first ever
Fucking way.
No, it wasn't my first
first
ever
metal
gig, but first proper professional
Well, not
band
like fucking
gig.
going to see Christy Moore in the
Exactly.
letters. It's everybody's first gig, like, you know.
Right on.
When was Obituary then?
I'd say 1990, was it?
I don't know, you're the one asking all the questions about the fucking years. I think you'd be good at them, like.
Or, fucking hell. I've probably fucking forgotten a shitload as well. But like the first gig that really, really mattered for me was definitely Obituary, Nancy Spain's. That was a massive game changer. Probably Cerebral Fix and Obituary.
Did they have was Cause of Death out by then? Yeah.
Cause of Death was out by then, yeah.
Yeah. Was that like 89 or?
Yeah, so there you go. That'll be That's how you fucking gauge what
What
tour was that?
130, he was just
Slowly we rot.
That man is melting.
Was it Slowly We Rot or I don't know?
No, I'd say it was cause of death.
Yeah, I think that was
Slowly
late
Rot was
80s.
89. And then that was after 90. Yeah.
90, yeah.
What about you, Howard, then?
Oh my god.
Howard!
That was a great. I was actually at that gig as well, Howard. That was a great one, man. That was a great one.
Get in from the balcony, Howard. We're calling you.
Yeah. He's some cheeky bastard, like.
That was a classic.
Oh man, if we did release this on a vinyl, it'll have to come with a fucking parental advisory thing.
Look at the bollocks. Look at it. Really? Fucking Francis Ford Coppola would walk away from this.
Yeah,
no one would take this on.
It would be
Nobody.
his masterpiece. It would.
For your Christmas album.
That really goes well with whiskey. Jesus Christ.
Say that right.
The bad choice.
Oh, 3 sticks of headlight. Right.
I don't feel good at all now.
Oh, Howard, what was your first metal gig?
My first metal gig was 1995. I snuck upstairs at a gig in the Phoenix down at the docks there in Cork. There's a band called Force Me Under playing, who were a hardcore band, bunch of 16-year-olds. And I was 14, I think. And I had a fake ID.
Did you? Fuck.
I said I was 24. But luckily, when I was 14, I looked the exact same as I do fucking now. I had a beard.
Believe it. You've always been this way.
He
still uses it.
I spent more time going to the off license for people when I was fucking 14 and 15 than anything else.
That's why we love you, Howard.
What was your first one? Proper one?
Me?
Yeah.
Metallica in The Point and Cruising Conformity. When was that? 1990?
Oh man, I was at that gig too. Fuck.
Yeah, I was at it.
That was insane. The loudness of that gig, I've never heard it fucking equal since. Jesus Christ, it was so loud.
That's because your ears can't hear that well ever since. That was just like maxed it out.
It's that gig in the Phoenix.
It's mad. The two of the three of us were at that. Fucking hell. I only went to because I'd never seen Corrosion of Conformity. I fucking loved it. Metallica, fair enough. I've seen Metallica before, but I really wanted to see Corrosion.
Yeah, class.
They were great. I remember he broke a string during Vote with a Bullet. It was the first time I'd seen someone break a string on stage like that, and the way he handled it was just like, yeah man, shit happens. Just handed a guitar over, got a guitar back, 4 count back into where they left the song off. It's fucking brilliant.
He's a brilliant guitar player, man. It's just
Metallica were dressed as Wookiees, or not Wookiees. What do you call them? Fucking the people who live on the sand planet.
No, not them. Tusker Riders.
People from Carlo.
Oh, yeah.
Jawas, wasn't it?
Jawas, yeah, they were dressed as them, putting on their gear, and then they just whipped their cacks off. Bread fan, that was great.
I'm start crying.
Okay, so we keep going. Danielle, your first gig.
Well, besides Avril Lavigne, so metal. No, Iron Maiden in 2005.
Hey, that's mine too.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, no.
Was that
your first gig as well, Jack?
Point though, was it?
No, I seen them in the Point after. No, they were in RDS in 2005.
Yeah.
Was it 2005?
I remember the Matter of Life and Death tour. They came
that
to
was
the
a few years. Yeah, that was.
I think that was around
That
2005.
was like the opposite though, wasn't it? Because like in the RDS gig, it was only brilliant tunes, and then whenever they came back, they played all of fucking Dance of Death or something.
Yeah.
They played all of they played all of Matter of Life and Death, and Joe, what, Joe, I fucking loved it. Every minute of it. They said it during the first song. They're like, we're playing the entire new album, and it's like 80 minutes long. So if you don't like it, you can fuck off. And I was like, yeah, I love this.
They should have written that on the poster in big letters instead.
But don't even say Iron Maiden on it. Like, just we're playing the new album. If you don't like it, fuck off.
Because the gig I seen him in the RDS, I was up in the stand, and their sound was shit. It was so bad up in the stand that you couldn't make out what song was being played. And I remember, like, my first big gig, like looking at my mother, being like, "Is this like actually how
it sounds?
Like, is this how live music is? Because it's shit." And there was people roaring to get their money back, and it was mental.
Yikes!
Yeah, Marilyn Manson opened for them, and my mum was pure like, she brought me and my 9-year-old brother, and my dad like. And she was like, I just hope he keeps his privates covered. And Manson came out on stage, and she was like, oh, thank God he's got his trousers on. And next thing, he like put his leg up on like the speaker, and the trousers like split down the middle. They were like, oh, Jesus! My poor brother, 9 years of age. Yeah.
Slimy.
And was that
how's he now?
Gig as well, Jack?
Yeah, like I'd seen I kind of grew up with like going to see the Frames a lot, you know, with the
Frames are class,
you know, around Cork, and a lot of. I remember going to see like the Counting Crows when I was about 8, and down in the Heineken tent, like the marquee, you know, that kind of stuff.
Class.
But going and you know, branching off into the metal world as a little teeny bopper wasn't until Iron Maiden in Dublin that like Joe first proper gig. I'd say it was probably went into some, what was it, like Blast or something in town a few times, but proper like metal show. Like I think Iron Maiden. Yeah,
oh, man, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, in the Half Moon Club, but
they used to be packed as well, which is crazy.
Yeah, I probably saw you playing there when I was a kid, like, you know.
I don't think I ever played in the Half Moon Club, but we played a lot of blast gigs in different venues all over the city. They were going for a while.
Yeah, they had Radio City in Dublin. I played a few of them. There was
Wrongin'.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ronan, what was your first metal gig?
Like the first proper massive rock gig was Red Hot Chili Peppers in Phoenix Park. I think it was 2003, maybe, or 2002.
They have the Pixies supporting that time, is it?
Yeah, Pixies support. That's the reason we went. Like, it was like obviously the Trills and Groove Armada were playing, but they did not suit the mix well. The Trills did a bit. Groove Armada are class, but that was my first big gig. But for years before that, my brother played in rock bands and cover bands as a drummer, so he used to try and tag along with them gigs with the Alpargo. Come on, him,
Matty.
Mine was Corn and Puddle of Mud in the RDS something.
Never look back.
2002 or 2003. The gig was fucking shite, but my friend, we were staying in his auntie's house. She was like one of the main characters in Fair City. I was like, oh, I gotta get to see how Fair City people really live. But she never actually put down. She left like a note saying, "Here you go, McGarrett. £50 for your drinks and things." Or, it was euros then, so this one was cracked. But no, Puddle of Mud were fucking class because the whole crowd was rolling them the whole time. The singer just fucking took it in stride. It was like, you're like, okay, you hate us? Okay, everyone say, we hate Puddle of Mud. We hate Puddle of Mud. They suck dick. They suck dick. We're all homos. The whole crowd went, we're all homos.
Best gig ever.
He fucking hates me, and the whole place went mad anyway. Great one. And then Cord came out and we're
on the cob.
You're like Pods and Rods there, lads.
Fucking singing tag, like.
Celebration party. You know, it was never man to Corn, it was just something to go to, you know, kind of more speed time.
Something to drink at, like.
Yeah. Who's next? Evan.
My first actual big gig now, because I used to, like, I'd be at the zoo gigs in Kilkenny fucking every second weekend, like seeing Mike Got Spiked and Slave Zero, and but I'd say I started listening to The Pain Remits again there recently, and it's still fucking class. But I think the first big gig was Metallica in the RDS. I saw them when they were playing with Slipknot and Lost Prophets, and Lost Prophets got bottled off stage.
I was there,
More pedophiles.
More pedophiles.
That's just.
Maybe at Foxy works he's in SSS, but he works in a tattoo place in Liverpool, and they've got a special chart on the wall for lads who come in and women to come in and get their Lost Prophets tattoos removed.
What?
Whenever it happened, there was like loads of people coming in all the time. Big Lost Prophets tattoo here. Let's get that. Take that one off. Like,
Jesus, man! I remember like when that all came out. I think Jack, I was talking to you about it. They have one tune, Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja. Yeah. But it's so like it kicks in so well. But now, like, I could never put that on at a session and justify it. Like being like, I know he's a pedophile, like, but just don't listen to his voice.
Like, carry glitter or something like that.
Just hear me out.
Because like fucking like we all like Michael Jackson's music, don't we? Like so.
Yeah, but we don't know. That's the thing.
Exactly. But I like to presume that the music that he made in the 80s was when he wasn't a pedo, and then he started making shit music. That's when he was a pedo. Like,
Take solace in like Toto played and recorded and wrote half the stuff in the 80s. You know, every session was Jeff Beccaro and fucking Steve Lukather and all these, you know, session heads. Michael Jackson just came in and fucking did these few bits and pieces over it, which was fantastic. But yeah, I mean, the band behind them were pretty stunning at the time.
Yeah. You can't take that away from us.
Unless Toto turned out to be a bunch of fucking nonsense, you know.
That would be a tough pill to swallow.
Game over, man. Game over.
I saw Toto and the Marquee. They were fucking outstanding.
I've seen them 5 times now, I think. They're fucking great. But they're done now, I think. They're kind of returning as a sort of 3 or 4 of them together.
What was the connection with Michael Jackson, Howard? I missed that.
They wrote happy stuff.
Really?
Michael Jackson.
I need a fucking tan as well, Joe, I suppose.
Michael Jackson had a lovely tan, yeah.
They wrote happy stuff, and they were session musicians for about 15 years.
I never knew that.
From late 70s to early 90s. Pretty much they had a hand in everything. They still perform a lot of his songs because they're their songs. They did it at the Marquee. They played 3 or 4.
I wouldn't go that far, man. Like, they didn't have anything to do with Off the Wall. Like, that's all fucking back in the day-ness.
Take that off the wall.
Off the Wall was done whenever they were still on Motown, or when he was still on Motown, so that would have been...
I believe Joe. He's the most knowledgeable out of a lot of you cunts. Useless. You couldn't even put up a fight against Joe. Like,
it's that fucking balloon he's smoking.
The bass player from the Magnapina, he's like on another level of Toto fan. So he's got every vinyl that's ever been released. He's met them all so many times. He goes to the meets and greets and stuff, you know. He's like an encyclopedia of Toto. He's the man. If you ask him a Toto question, he'll know it.
There's a video on YouTube.
He's in the lobby.
There's a video of your man. I think it's Bobby Kimball is his name, the singer.
Bobby Kimball, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a video of him recently playing with his current band doing a version of Africa, and
he's brutal.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's crap. You know,
he's suffering from dementia and stuff. He's in fair trouble. He's in a bad way. He played in Galway actually. I went drinking with him in Galway after a gig upstairs in the place across from the train station. I can't think of the name of the place. There's a nightclub there. Richardson's.
Yeah.
And upstairs afterwards, there's he played the gig and he was actually quite good. This was about 10 years ago. But we went drinking afterwards, and he pulled his face back at one point, and all the wrinkles came and they stuck. And then they just unfolded again. His eyes just appeared. Like, Jesus Christ. He said he spent $2 million on koi fish. I was like, how the fuck do you spend $2 million on koi fish? And he said he gets them from Japan, so he gets them frozen in Japan, put in an airplane, flown over to his garden, and put into his ponds.
Stop.
He's just showing pictures of his koi fish in his phone. He's like,
to get the fish to you. Caesar, I don't know what else to do.
Jesus. And you were fucking drinking with him, Howard.
I was, yeah, myself and Mike. And he turned to Mike about 2 hours into the session, and he just goes to him, hey, I'd murder a blowjob. And Mike was like, yeah, you're okay, Bobby.
Oh my god.
He's getting into creepy territory, so we got the fuck out of there.
Fanboys.
Yeah, how big of a fan are you? Like,
but he was a nice guy up till he got drunk, and then it got a bit weird.
He was nice until he has to suck him off.
It was more of a hint.
Really, Evan? Really?
Absolutely. For anyone that made it this far into the podcast, I don't think they're going to mind that joke.
But he was definitely opening the window for a blowjob opportunity. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
It was like a little opening of the window to see how the reaction would be.
See if it shines on your eyes if you blink too much or not.
Yeah,
About 8 years ago, there's this band from Fermanagh called Visceral Attack. They're kind of like a punk metal band.
I've played with them before.
Anyway, their bass player or whatever at the time, I remember we used to play gigs with him, and he was all like, oh man, like, I was in fucking Fermanagh town there about 2 years ago doing a waiter at this thing, and your man Kevin Spacey was there, and he tried to feel me up in the bogs, and we were all like, stop talking shit, man, what a load of bollocks, like, that's the most unbelievable story of all time, like, and then like a couple of years later, like, oh wait, he was fucking telling the truth, like,
the guy was relentless.
Trying to tell everyone, like, no.
Fucking Hollywood wouldn't fucking touch this edit, I tell you that.
Yeah, and neither will you, boy.
Right, lads. This is it. I'm going to say goodbye. This is the 100th episode. Fucking horns up.
I forgot what to do it. I was like, wait, that's something else.
For anybody that lasted this long, thank you.
They're saying
She's going to bed now.
I'm emotionally drained.
Yes. Danielle, me and you both.
I feel great.
Congratulations, Richie. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good man.
Cheers, lads. Yeah, raise the glass. Thank you. Fuck it. To the next. We'll be back. We'll be back after another 100. For fuck's sake. It can't be as bad. Here's Ruben for the last one.
Do you know what's weird as well? Actually, this day 1 year ago, the day we're recording this now, was the day that we released the first forums.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I just saw it in my memories thing on Facebook that today the first forums episode came out this day last year.
Yeah, that's right, actually. You're spot on.
Yeah.
So it's a nice way to end it.
Yeah, it's all gone downhill from there.
Thanks, lads.
take it easy, man.